And then I have to wait for the YouTube stream to actually turn on. Let me plug in my controller. God. Alright, it says we're streaming. Everybody say hi, YouTube. And by everybody, I mean like the 3 chatters. I took a break. I have eaten. And it was pain. Long story. But we're not going to talk about it. And it's time for 7.5, if I'm correct on this. We're gonna start 7.5, and then we will be caught up, or we won't be caught up, but you know what I mean. In Fate's footsteps, Kral has a wistful glint in her eyes. I trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit, my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. It was heartening to see Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive to that levin-racked landscape. Sphene was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we'd accomplish all within our power. Yay. I suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It's yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark primal, and there is likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us in the Deutero lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let us make for the containment complex. Yeah! I'm not blocking any of the text, am I? Or like the chat. I feel like this must be like a great spot to put it. But maybe I'm just silly. I don't know where I'm going. You could use your speed to make us run. Wow. I just don't remember what it's called. Heading for the containment complex right this way. Expedient. Whatever the fuck. Oh, it's this place. I forgot this place existed. This is fine. This is where that dude with the hentai haircut shot that lady. That's all I remember from this. Stola says, given that all the data is stored within Electrip devices, Shale's expertise has proven invaluable. And Shale says, oh, Shale's cut scenes. Please be voiced. My throat hurts so bad. So does my stomach.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report.
Oh my god.
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor.
But we have knowledge that it's Helmarut.
I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
Yeah, Hentai Hair's locker was a whole thing.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected.
Well, if it's modeled after Azem, I think that makes sense. I feel like Azem has always been a capricious person.
Reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
Yeah, that is definitely us.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Soralja in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
Oh my god, I need to I'm dying. But sure.
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Laka, what are you eating? Laka.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device.
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Give me a moment.
What are you doing? Oh. It's so huge in my tiny Lala hands. Oh, it's just the rock. That looks familiar. Ishtal, are you okay?
My word.
Ishtola?
I think we broke her. I just saw the
This is
cosmos.
The first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
It looks like rock to me. So thanks, my girl.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
What should I go?
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
It glows sometimes. She's getting high off of it like Amarot. Yeah, it does that. It reminds me of a Zem's crystal.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azam. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies.
You didn't put it on vibrate, girl? Or silence it?
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking.
God, I'm so sweaty. Send help.
That was Ojika with a message for us.
Woo!
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure.
Oh, is that the...
Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped
Yeah.
to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the Sot.
Mm-hmm.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done.
It's like, Tatara, what have you been up to?
We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
We're seeing IRS is after her.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
It's like, I don't want to be on the boat.
Might I borrow the key for a while?
Oh.
I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
I don't know if I should leave the key anywhere. I think that it's safest on my person, but... Alright.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
Now I have anxiety because I don't have my rock. What am I supposed to keep up my butt now? Trail to the heavens. Okay. The Wanderer. I wonder when we're gonna get spit out. Forever cold. Alright, let's see. Stola says, given the preservation cannot unlock the secrets of the key, it should come as no surprise that we too struggle to understand its nature. In any event, do give Tataru my regards when you see her. I ought to mention that we also uncovered information unrelated to the key. According to Shale, certain confidential reports are now accessible via devices in the Research Commons and the Director's office. You might wish to peruse the files before you depart for Charlian. Okay. Shale says, my colleagues will be just as saddened by your departure. Until we meet again, safe journeys. Did y'all clean out the pervert locker? Or is that just still there and just as uncomfortable? Oh no. Oh no. Is this still here? Did y'all not clean this out? Why did y'all not clean this out? This is weird. Alright, so the pervert locker is still there. Cool. Clean it with fire. To be fair, who gives a shit who it belongs to? Burn it. Why is it still there? Oh, the tablet on the table next to the locker. Is that what we're supposed to read? Oh, it has a thing. Okay. Excuse me? Upon activating the device, a newly accessible section titled Memory Duplication catches your eye. It is well known that Alexandrian royal family promulgated a number of fundamental principles governing endless research. Among these was the strict prohibition of memory duplication. However, in the wake of the Storm Surge, the provisional government sought to revise this prohibition and make one key exception, Queensfiend. The decision was ultimately made to equip her endless counterpart with a Tiara variant regulator, thereby enabling the routine backup of her memories. Intriguingly, it was Master Calyx who objected most strenuously to this proposal. He was like, she's gonna fucking out-government me. It was his assertion that one's corporeal form, whether flesh and blood or endless construct, is nothing more than a vessel, and that as a vessel, it is to be modified and experimented upon should circumstances require it. Memory, however, was sacrosanct and inviolable, the very essence of life and personhood. When Master Calyx eventually acquiesced to the provisional government's request, a number of this facility's personnel duplicated their memories to verify the efficacy of the technology. Yet Master Calyx refused to even entertain the notion. To this day, he has avoided creating even a single backup of his own memories, a resolution which I myself have chosen to emulate. So, for some reason, he did back up his memories. Or somebody backed up his memories for him. Question mark. Oh, there's another terminal? God damn it. I'm going. I ran away from it. Oh. Are you sure it's not this? Skim through the entries. Yeah, I think that this is the same thing. Oh. Yeah, these are new. Here we go. Courtesy of Shale's decryption efforts, the previously inaccessible research objective section is now available for perusal. Is this all of... Are these all new? Only research objectives is new. Okay. The primary research objective of Containment Complex 1029 is the indefinite preservation of the Endless. Continued improvements to soul cell and regulator functionality are intended to facilitate the Endless Fiend's management of living memory. It is via this process of iteration that we endeavor to identify and resolve any and all issues inherent in Endless creation. Chief among known issues is our present inability to control the key. For if we fail to secure the reflections as additional sources of ether, our ultimate goal will remain forever out of reach. Okay. Y'all, I just stabilized the ethereal sea. Can y'all not destabilize it again? The fucking live stream is a finite resource. Alright? Made of soul energy. I need y'all to chill. Alright, I'm going to take the long way because Brain's already gone. And I want to get there for free, so just give me a minute. Shola plays on the live stream like a kid in the candy shop. Ah, the jog's gone. Welcome and well met, my brave little spark. How long you've wandered, burn bright as a star. Oh, I have awaited you patiently. And this time, past everything, now sing with me once more. Share. Let go. Kyle says, I thought it best to hear what Ojika has to say ere we meet with Tataru. I do hope she's well. Oh dear, it occurs to me that I neglected to bring gifts from Tyrol. Considering the extra work they've had to handle in my absence, I dare say I owe them a veritable mountain of snacks at the very least. Plaka, please. Welcome back, but a pleasure it is to see you too, Nighty. Thank you for contacting us, Ojika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, it felt prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated. As it so happens, we reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Ashtola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. That's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. There's like no music and it's bothering me. Oh, there it is. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're still fatigued from your journey. Into our new scones. Ah, Charlian. Kryl says, only now is it beginning to feel like we've actually returned. Such fond memories within these four walls. Graha says, given how frequently Tataru is away on business these days, it's just a small miracle we're in the same place at the same time. Oh. So where is she?
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
you glad you did?
As if you need ask. Welcome back.
Tataru! Wonderful to see you again, Tataru.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Rumors?
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
Oh. But that's the 13th, isn't it?
I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with.
The fuck?
But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea.
Oh.
It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures.
What's the 13th doing?
For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deep connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
Okay, so this was urgent.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
A short while earlier in Tertium.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar.
Galul Jajar. Also, Alphino, you sound sick, bro. Alphino's got a cold. He came here and immediately got a cold.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Bro is recovering from a cold.
A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds together.
Yeah! No voice lines. We couldn't get the old guy back.
Thank you
Okay.
for sharing your tale.
I was gonna...
Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir! Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
All right.
What?
What is the 13th doing?
Sotium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection.
Zero, what's going on?
Damn it. Is that another Fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
Maybe speak a little
There's
quieter.
no time to lose. Come on.
Now everybody in this bunker is panicked.
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Hey, can we get Thancred and Oriange on the phone too? I also said, like, recommended Stola and literally everyone, but...
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and
Yay!
Oriange too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Alright, let's go meet up with the dads. It's fine. I just got here, but... Ba-da-dun! Kryl says, clearly we made the right decision to come to Charlian, though I dearly wish the circumstances of our return were not so grave. Raha says, I don't believe we've seen Thancred and Oriange since our last battle with Endless Fiend, have we? They too must have returned here at some point. Yeah, you know. Vacation. I've been told Alphino and Alize have withdrawn to Tertium to request aid on the front lines. They seem intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements were ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrived. Wow, 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 wow. Sphene has been added to the Unending Codex. Two worlds entwined. Grahatia wears a pensive expression, so it is the 13th's fault. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let us make haste for Tertium. I thought it was weird that Reaper was one of the things. So here's the thing, like, I've already seen the Evercold trailer. I thought it was a little, like, weird to use Reaper. Obviously, there's, like, 2 jobs that they always showcase, right? I thought it was a little weird that Reaper was one of them. Called back to work in the middle of your paid time off. Oof. Tataru says... Sorry to send you packing so soon after your homecoming, but Garlemald desperately needs your aid. Yeah, I'm going. I don't suppose you're here still. Nope. Alright. Oh. Oh. You're putting on a winter glam. No, we ball. Huz don't feel the cold. We're molded by it. Hello? box. Hey! And they're in their winter wear. Oriange. Well met, my friend. Now let us hearken on to Alphino's words. Thancred says, it's been far too long, Nighty. Alize says, thank you for coming at such short notice. I'm glad you're here. Ah, Nighty, you've made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
Sure.
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
I forget how small they actually are compared to me. I'm so big. So this is probably going to explain why Reaper's the poster child. Oh, we're just going into the Clidium. Clidium? Kyle says, I've often thought that if I had been more adept in tending to the wounded of Solution 9, Cludium. I'm calling it the Clidium. They fucked it. I'm sorry. Perhaps not so many words would have been lost. I shall do my utmost to see that I do not look back on this battle with regret. Oriange says, I have seen my preparations. I suggest we sally forth ere the cold winds sap our strength. Thancred says, I can't say I have your knack for displacing voidsent, but our time in Tyrol gave me many opportunities to hone my skills. You shan't find me wanting. Alize says, even with Magitech support, the Garleans are struggling to beat back the voidsent. We must join them as soon as possible. Alfie says, the Clidium once supplied the Imperial Army with all manner of munitions and war machina. Like many such facilities, I am told it has fallen to ruin in the wake of the Empire's collapse. And Graha says, in these frosty climes, the weather is as much an adversary as any voidsent. We ought not tarry. Alright. Oh no, I can't bring Oriange with me! What's my bard's eye level? Bad. Very bad. Holy 745. Fuck. I wanted to... That's unfortunate. Fine. I'm sorry, Oriange. I'm so sorry. Why are there 2 fucking healers? That isn't saved to the gear set. Check and see if you have later gear. No, I did. I did this. I'll just die. It's fine. No flirty for Thancred and Oriange. Big Sag. I'll just die. It's times like this it occurs to me. Whose fault is that? Shush. Rain only made me one courtly lovers set. If it wasn't for Rain, I wouldn't even be at eye level to do this. Like, as a white mage. It's Rain. That's not where I was going with this. That's not where I was going with this. Thancred, help! Thancred, help! Man, I forgot how shitty Thancred is compared to Graha as a tank. My turn. Riding home on the night. Via Varus. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, how fucking far are they?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Help! Oh god! Help! Ah! Hey Euless, you wanna come help me? Oh, Thancred, stop. Stop dying for like 5 seconds, please. It kinda sounded like Shadowbringers, I'm not gonna lie to you. They actually made me pop lucid dreaming, that's crazy.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Alright, Julius. Wow. That looks fun. Look at you. Eye of the Scorpion. Amalgamation of beast and machine. That baleful eye, be on your guard. Tankard tackle. Tankard get him. Tankard get him. Eyes on me. Ow! Jesus. Oh, can I just... I'm not supposed to do anything. Alright. So no moving means no attacky either. Got it. My bad. Ow! Oh, that hit. Ow! That was just cruel. Ah! Damn it! Jesus. Where's my fucking loot? Oh. I was about to go backwards. That's where my loot went. No loot, only tears. Dang, the ceruleum! It's all fucked. Thancred, help. Thank you. Ah, Thancred, what the f— Deckard! Deckard, help! Yeah. Uh-huh.
I have you now.
Yeah. Wah. Wah. Riding hard. Why is this sound kind of like Shadowbringers? I ask you. Oh, we're going off the beaten path. Okay. I do so love the forest. North Evelyn Timberland. Sacred help. Oh god! Ah! Why did it jump scare me? That was mean! Oh god, wait. No. Oh no. Wait. Am I about to get DC'd? Holy shit. What is happening? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Not the lag! Oh no! I'm in danger, y'all! Oh no! Just to make sure, like, things are, oh god. I'm gonna need the lag to clear up before the boss, please. Oh, fuck. I was healing him, so, I mean, maybe the game recognized my heals. We're having very different tension experience. Dude, the spider jump scared me, because I was like, I am standing in front of the spider, and it's not doing anything, and then it just zoomed forward. That was terrifying. The oh. Not Chort. Oh no. Be like, I'm so scared that that was the fucking... Ow. Chorting my clitium. Oh no, he's spin dash. Ah! Ow! Black vomit. Oh. Ripples of gloom. I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out, bro. Living his best short life. I was wondering what he was doing, okay?
Allow me.
Okay. Okay, so this dungeon doesn't have better gear than, what's it called? The courtly set. Yoshi said in interview he doesn't understand why everyone loves Tort. I'm crying. I mean, I don't hate him. But I do fucking find the memes funny.
If I may.
Not the scrap Bilbos. Thankfully, can you get these off of me? Oh my god. You're mine, he says. Come, Thangred, let us go. Not the slurp. Oh. Whee! Oh, there sure are a lot of void fissures. How exhilarating. Something tells me it wasn't designed for people. Oh, come on, Thangred, live a little. Alright, I need you to just hang on. How fucking... Thangred, help! Alright, what's the final boss look like? Hello? Oh. That waist. Jesus. Malphus! Your cinch game is crazy, bro. The waist training on that thing, hello? Impressive. That was so anticlimactic. The smallest slide. I mapped the clidium.
Welcome to my domain, mortal.
This man does not know who I am, unfortunately. Rubbish disposal. Ow. Oh, if I have a Volm, that's gonna kill me. Good to know. Oh god. Almost immediately gets a Volm. Fuck! Fuck. I wasted a lily, that's unfortunate. That's a big one! Oh, I was supposed to move? Well, you know. I'm sorry, Graha. God, that hits like a truck. Oh god, they're moving. Graha, help. Graha, you ass! Holy shit. Holy shit nuggets. That was scary. Oh my god, someone fucking kill this. Graham! Here we go. Dungeon Master. You know the NPCs can't attack and duplicate it. Bye bye. I look so serious. I thought that I was gonna get another happy, like, hand on hip. But I guess people are dying, you know. We need only close the portal or something. I didn't get to see what they said. Don't worry, I'll have my eye on them. They still breathe, albeit faintly. There's no fight left in them now. Oh yeah, that's right, because their void scent can't die. I wager the creature is not long for this world. People die, that is all. That hit hard. I was... when you know you're under level or under geared. Like, one vuln would have killed me here. I'm not even joking.
I think that's all of them.
Void Scent only can't die on the 13th. Yeah, but don't they return? Like, if the Void Scent die here, won't they go back to the 13th? Question mark? Or am I high?
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
Oh, okay, yeah, the contract summoning. Yeah, I guess since they didn't contract summon... yeah, they then return to the void. Okay. Alright, I am in understanding.
I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
I did not get the minion. I'll just die. Hey. What's up, buddy?
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait. If you do that, I will be trapped here.
It would serve you right, asshole.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
Do you want to keep it as a pet, Euless? It's a void scent. What? It's basically a Forgiven, but darkness. Or a Sin Eater, I guess. Sure. Zero's also a void scent and he has a crush on her. I'm crying. Why is he collecting void scents? Hi.
You want to go back to the void? Your kind have entered this realm before, some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot yet bear to part with the void. If only the winds would blow there as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
Then why did you come here?
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
This form is imbued with the will of all those I have consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
And if there isn't, I'm gonna come back and kill you, he thinks to himself.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
The slow-mo wagon, I was waiting for like something to come in and assassinate him, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that was nice. Maybe we'll see him again.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Shouldn't we go and should we figure out why these fissures opened in the first place? Or was that this was just a singular incident? Was this just a random incident? Hello? Okay, whatever. Oh. Thancred says, that boy's come a long way. All credit to Zero for nudging him in the right direction. No, some credit to me, because he was a racist asshole in Endwalker. With the Clinium's fissure sealed, I dare say the Voidsent incursion is at an end. Voidsent not only absorb the ether of those they consume, but their thoughts as well. With such a legion of minds at their disposal, one hopes they prove a capable ally for Zero. Alphido says, you have my heartfelt appreciation. Without your intervention, I have no doubt the casualties would have been far greater. Alize says, Euless was quick to put our words, or rather those of the Dawn Servant, into practice. Okay. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Isilbard contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. For Void sent to attack in such numbers just as we were finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Okay. Yep. You may now enter the Callidium. Nice. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, Thagrid.
The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being.
Were Thagrid's eyes always hazel? Am I going fucking batty? I thought his eyes were like gray or something.
Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I think one of his eyes went the way of his Shola, but then it got fixed when he... it got fixed when he got isekai'd. That might be what I'm thinking of. Oh.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald.
Oh, fuck! Wait, yeah, don't we have, like, just a giant portal in, Rads?
Though it hath since been sealed, you will
Yeah.
recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open.
Yeah, I think Rads might be in.
A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh, yeah, no, there's just a giant void gate on the moon.
Oh gods. The moon.
My bunnies!
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
Oh no. Urianju's like, no, my children. All of my adopted bunnies. I forgot.
That rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestway's Burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
Hopefully the Loporrits also have a plan, because...
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded.
Can we bring Vritra? Vritra, help.
I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
It's too bad we fucking left her in the New World. I guess you can just hop on the nearest Aetheryte, but also... I need a back scratcher.
Alphino, Alize, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
I don't know about that. Y'all were in the Evercold trailer, so...
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Is there a bun? Aww.
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Teehee. Alright, I'll get these to your girlfriend. Don't worry about it. Bye! I've gotta go to the moon and save the rabbits. My freaking bunnies are gonna get eaten by demons. No. Oh god. Bananas. Bananas. Guys? Having way now. Father!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporits too are beset with void scent.
Looks like things are going swimmingly.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all.
I like how they all flocked to Urianger specifically. That's their adopted parent.
Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
Well, all y'all need to hop on the nearest rocket.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion, but she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Convenient that you just so happened to colonize 2 of 3 exoplanets yesterday. Yeah, I was gonna say, put them on the rocket, get them into the... Do you want me to wait for you? Do you wish to ride together? It's actually not that far. It's like... Okay, so it's like not that far at all. My bad. Never mind. I'll help you with your bombs when you get here. Oh my god. Where'd Rain go? Rain's fucking gone. My valiant savior. I was so frightened I dared not move an ilm. Oh, you're looking for Living Way. I think I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. She has several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all the void sight. You better hurry. Slaughter bots is crazy. Not the frickin' slaughter bots. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. I mean, the moon looks as pretty as it was, you know, barring the fact that we still have that giant hole in the ground. I was gonna say, where's Earth? There's Earth. Or Earth, I guess. Alright, off we go. This is not safe. This is not safe whatsoever. Oh, that doesn't look very good, actually. Living Way! Ow, I died. Living Way! Brain's legs don't even reach the bike pedals. Yeah, well, you know. It's all in this. God, I hiccuped and it hurt. Dude, my... Oh.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
Living way.
Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Atheris is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise.
If only I kept making my murder machines, I would be the most revered rabbit in all of the land.
Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
Maybe you shouldn't jinx it, Living Way. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
There you are.
Hey, Graha. Hi, Ashtola. Welcome to the moon.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard.
Did you bring my rock?
And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Thank you.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
I can't believe I'm getting another trial already.
'Tis Gorbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Oh, you know. They should, in theory, be fine. Throwing it out there. My rock is glowing. My other rock is glowing.
By the 12.
I missed you too. I'm blind. Ethos? Where's Pathos? Can y'all turn off the brights in my eyes? Thank you. Whatever you say. Unite the stars into one. I thought the sundering was bad. Ah, my eyes. Or the rejoining was bad. What the fuck? I don't know if, sure. Is that a frickin', it's a bridge. I literally made a golden gate bridge because the gate is gold. Who? Who is heading my way? Who? I saw this in Kingdom Hearts once. Sure, I'll just walk it. Where am I going? Where? Zero? Golbez, is that you? Oh, okay. Oh, oops. I'm on the 13th now. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. Hey there, Zero. I have dumplings for you. Jesus, alright. I feel like I'm not needed here. Hi.
What are you doing here?
A visit felt long overdue. The DoorDash is always needed.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
What is that? What is that?
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean.
I appreciate how quick everyone is to answer my questions right now.
They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem.
Smash or pass? I'm crying.
Once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
Okay, I'll take care of Enema.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Oh, it's time for her to put on the drip! Henshin, motherfuckers! Oh, it's sick as hell! Ugh.
Voidsent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
I like it. Fight fire with fire. Wow. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. Hi, buddy. Is this a trial?
Who dares face me? A mere mortal. Hast thou come in search of power? Renown?
I just want to beat you up.
I fight to end this world world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
The Unmaking, now accessible. Alright, anybody want to come with me to do this? Whoa, what the where did he take me? Oh my, Jesus, Fox. You're at work. Alright, give me 1 second. It might just be us again, Rain. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I am severely undergeared. Let me... I definitely don't have enough. I was gonna say, do you think I have enough for, y'all can take him? Alright, well... I guess... we're fighting this... Dang it. Not the giant void. You can afford an accessory at best. I'd rather wait and then get like a chess piece. It's $375. Oh, do I not? Am I gonna be locked out? Oh no, I'm not locked out. Let's see. Min eye level requirements are $755. So I'm not like super behind, but this might hurt. Alright, well... I'll just make sure. This fight doesn't hurt, it's the mechanics that will. Well, let's pray. Let's pray that it goes like Doom Train. I just don't die, you know? I'm so sleepy for mechanics. We'll be fine. I'm gonna pray that we get like a red mage or something. Normal mode is mechanics the fight. Okay, like how bad mechanics the fight are we talking? Is it like that one, like the frickin' Omega fight? This one. Is it like this one? Lots of markers around him and you. Pay attention to surroundings. I mean, I'll be fine, probably. Probably. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Or I'm gonna pray that we get a, somebody who can res. What could go wrong? Considering me and Rain are the two healers, a lot. This fight is part of the relic grind, lol. Well, it is a Friday. 2 p.m. on a Friday. People are probably, like, at work. You just finished your shift? Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. It's going faster than Doom Train. I appreciate him waiting for my people to show up. Why do you have a void under your... He didn't appreciate that question. He let it... Riveting work, I know. So long as it's well-paying work, you know? Somebody's got to do it, Fox. Ah, my bangs are poking my eye. The unmaking. Sovereign of Not, NUO. I'm so sleepy.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the sunken dark. The void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Oh no, they're teaching. I hate it when they teach.
Be still.
What the fuck? Oh. Ah!
Accept your downfall.
What the fuck is that? What am I supposed to... Alright, well that's one down. Meltdown, huh? Vacuum. He suck. He suck. Ah! Ow! Not all for naught. Where'd he go? Help! I like how I died once and they're like, oh ho lol, 90, I warned you, mechanics the fight.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with Edoel.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
I wasn't expecting the mechanic to not resolve where it did.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain.
That's sick.
Such is the power of the void.
This tank knows what they're doing. Oh, thank God, it's not me. Fuck this fucking shit.
not tempt you. Be still.
Ow! Fuck. I thought I was behind it. I sure as fuck wasn't. No meltdown. Get him!
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Oh!
Be still.
Fuck it. We eat that!
Thus did all bounty cease.
They must be sealed away.
Me like, fuck it, we eat that. We eat those mechanics. Mitt for me. Give me that rock. It's mine now. I eat it. Da, 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 da. Is everybody fucking gone? Again, the black mage smart. It says, it's over. Enyo's reign is at an end. I don't even know who that jobber is. This man just showed up. Who? I don't even know who you are. Zero gold best power couple. But dumplings. A boss from FF6. Ah. Too bad I've never played that one. Moogle? No, Drippy.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from passing through the gate.
Yeah. Actually, my rock just kind of threw me in here.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Void scent have been emerging from fissures across the source. Like, it's not just the moon. They're everywhere.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more.
At least the moon is secure, but...
So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate.
I like how Drippy just showed up. Nobody's acknowledging this little floating adorable creature next to her.
For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since Zeromus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When
When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
So, some form of rejoining is happening right now. I thought we prevented that.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
You know, is there a non-zero chance we couldn't just, like, go to the Ethereal Sea and ask Hades what the hell is going on? Ayo, Emmett? May I posit a question? Well, all the worlds are fucked up to make them ready for a rejoining. Yeah.
What of Radzatan and Garlemald?
Garlemald was kind of fucked, but we figured it out. I haven't been to Rads yet.
Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
Oh my god, I've become the courier between these two. Fine, I'll tell your boyfriend.
Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
I have a rock. I got a rock. I made a little hole. It's fine. I made a little sun hole. Cole has ordered DoorDash. I just need a big tip.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Oh. I promise it's there and I'm not crazy.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Maybe one day. We're getting there. Now it seems an opportune time to give Zero the parcel Eula's prepared for her. Yeah, I'm going. Hey there, Rockstar. Welcome in. Goldbez says, that key of yours intrigues me. Had my former self known of its existence, I might have sought different means to reach the source. Something for me. Let's see. Package of dumplings. A paper parcel full of still warm dumplings, packed with care by Eulus. That smell. Food, is it? Yeah. I recall Eulus speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez, now that he forgoes the ether of others. I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the Void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. A heartening thought, if nothing else. A beacon from beyond. Zero has something to discuss with you. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Anya's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out. It might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Enyo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Okay. Good, we'll wait for you by the crater. Ugh. And I can't use my mount. Zero says, I presume you remember traveling by Nizra. Once we reach the surface, the creature will convey us to my domain. Golbez says, there's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used to travel to the surface in the days long past. I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Igiorum herself crafted the device that I may lay low the servant of light. Ironic that we now use it to seek to restore light to the void. I forgive my idle reminiscences. It's time we made our descent. Sure. Off we go. Thanks, buddy. Golba says, there are many in this domain who still fear me. I shall remain here to avoid needless provocation. Zero says, though it was not always so many who lived here now. So many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness residual ether from Barbaricia's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Right, we had best prepare for our potential guests. Join me in my abode when you're ready. Da-da. Hello. I waited an eternity for Zeromus to save this world, but my faith was misplaced. In the end, it was Zero who brought us hope. She's the reason I keep coming back here day after day. How kind. Oh dear. The friendly monsters. The Troyan manservant. Oh. Hello. No longer will I partake of the ether of other beings, not even if I shrivel and starve. That, you know, good for you, buddy. Look at that. I don't know where I'm going. Send help. I imagine you remember these, the transmitters we used to receive light from the first. Memory serves, they work by channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into the crystal tower. Using the tower's cosmic travel capabilities, light is then conveyed onto the 13th and into these devices. I have a mind to use them now, but they need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. They mine. We're going slowly but surely. Oh, the sound of a new expansion.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
Wow. That sure is a really bright beacon. I really hope nobody was flying in that general direction. Hey, buddy! Hi!
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible?
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
Yay, we made a friend! Zero says, it would seem Eulis's invention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later. Hold on, I want to see if Cinched Up Man has anything to say before I leave. Oh shit! Ow. Is Cinched Up Man still here? Bye, Golbez, bye. That brilliant beam, though but a drop in the ocean, I'm sure its radiance dispelled the darkness from within some few void scent. Hungry void scent says, that must be Golbez. I would gladly consume his ether if I stood the slightest chance of not being gobbled up first. Empty-eyed voice scent. I missed a bunch of you. And then there's the last one. Leave me be. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. Let's see. Zero's amazing. Truly, Golbez is equal in every sense. Malthus says, perhaps I should use my abilities to assemble a dwelling in this domain. It's like, maybe I'll make a house. I mean, that's a good use of your time, man. Man, his design's really sick. Okay, I think that's everyone now. What, Bean? Did you want me to keep touching your paws? You usually hate it when I do that. You can make a house with a little foyer. A little foyer. Overlooking the darkness. No. Alright, I guess I can go home now. A walk-in closet. Yeah. A float-in closet, since he can fly. Then let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell. Okay, you're so spoiled.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Aww. Alright, I'll talk to your boyfriend. I'll tell your boyfriend.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here.
Also, don't think I haven't realized that they have called them Memoria and we're talking a lot about memories and shit.
The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Okay. Thanks. I'll be back, I guess, once I figure out how to use the Golden Gate Bridge. Bean.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Oh yeah, no, we just left these guys. Oops. My bad.
Wait. Is that?
Catboy's like, oh my god! My wife. Just popped out of existence right in front of him. Yeah, you know. As you do. Hey, kitty.
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Yeah, I went to the 13th. It was pretty great.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-Sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
Where's Pathos?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Asians? Oh, hey there, Halmarut. How you doing? Thancred was like, alright, nah.
And who might you be? Not a Void-Sent, I'd wager.
Greetings.
Shooter! I like how she thinks about it first. She's like, shit.
I am Halmarut of the Asians.
I mean, we knew that we didn't get them all.
We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
Oh.
We shall need to talk.
How whimsical. Of course, the red-haired girl in green has frickin' plant powers.
Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, okay. Lol. Hey, buddy. Can we kill him?
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
Okay.
As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia.
Oh, Hydaelyn was the one that sundered the stars, and since we killed Hydaelyn, then... Oh no! I thought that it was a permanent... I didn't think it was a spell. You're telling me that because we killed Hydaelyn, their worlds are just gonna rejoin? Not the consequences of our actions. It's dead Zodiac Ledigan, the sad perv vibes all over again.
And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
We accidentally did the rejoining? Did Hydaelyn not think of this before she was like, hey, come kill me? What? They did hint a tiny bit that Hydaelyn's power of stasis keeps the stars in check. I thought what they said was Hydaelyn sundered the star. And her being around... Oh, well, they did say her being around was the only way to stop the rejoining. But at the same time, though, fucking... Mom, I know you didn't do this, and then just go, okay, well, if I die, she'll figure it out. So I've doomed the world.
Yes. It seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
Okay.
Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the stars rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth.
Yeah, okay. So, like, the Asians rejoining was doing it one at a time, so that way, like, you know, some of you will die, but those of you who survive, you know, will be fine. And then when you die and return to the Ethereal Sea and come back, you will come back all the stronger for it. But now, because they're all, like, converging into one thing, we're all dead and we're all just going to start over. Oops. My bad. I didn't know. Mom didn't tell me.
Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Oops.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
Because she was on the fucking forum. I don't. Actually, Halmarut. It makes sense that Halmarut would know this because she was on the big thing. We need to go. We should probably go back to Elpis and see if we can't get in contact with somebody. We need to form a think tank and be like, hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically speaking, if this were to happen, how could we potentially stop worst case scenario? You know, think about it.
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial.
Halmarut had a wing in the Academia Editor. The section with the plant mobs and plant boss? Yee.
A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
Okay, I've got like a bunch of planets out there. What if we put everybody on a rocket, throw them out into space, let the rejoining happen, and then go back home? Easy. I just fixed the entire... I fixed it. There. Bam. Plan. I am a genius. Nighty, what about Zero? True. Some of them may die, but
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star.
My cat's eating.
It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
They're again asking about the rejoining.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable.
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Wait, I recognize.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's fucking Xenosis. I was like, he's dead. Let's leave him dead.
Wait!
Okay, wait, can I have that? I want it. Arianje says, the Ascians once labored to resurrect Zodiac and bring back those who rendered up their lives to summon him. For the sake of those who now live, we fought tirelessly to oppose them. If Halmarut doth truly seek a rejoining to avert the solstice, to ensure some survive when otherwise all would perish, then our interests are not so disparate. Thancred says, trust the Ascians to be plotting something utterly reprehensible. I mean, is it reprehensible? It's just, it's a rough thing. Like, unlike the fucking Dawn Trail dilemma, this is actually very rough. This is like, they probably just don't see any other option. But because we're the plot, we are the plot, we will find another option. But I think that the problem is because they're not us, brilliant us, like, they haven't found an option. We have to determine if she's right. Yeah, I was going to say. Obviously, she's not going to be right, because otherwise, what would be the point of all the expansions? But I can't believe it's always the fucking rejoining. Though I'm tempted to dismiss a preemptive rejoining as an utterly absurd solution, her words are not to be taken lightly. Okay, I still think we should ready the rockets and move everybody to all the 3 planets we've created, because, you know, to think that individuals of Calyx's ilk or worth exist on other shards. Kryl says, you'll have to forgive me. I'm still coming to terms with it all. Alize says, Halmarut can't be speaking the truth, can she? I mean, yeah. There you are. One moment you were standing before me, and the next you'd vanish into thin air. Thanks to you all, the void scent have been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. Though I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? Yeah, about that. The star seeks to become whole. But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Heidelin made no mention of a natural rejoining. I had to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the void set so handily. You did well. You well and truly saved the day. Well, it's time for us to talk to the Watcher. Right? The Watcher should know. Trail to the heavens. Okay, so this is the final. This was fast. Alphino continues to grapple with Halmarut's disclosure. The implication of the solstice and the winter's schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should go gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Totaro and the others would be happy to meet us there. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald, but I trust there are no objections? Nah. This settled then. To the Rising Stones. It's been so long since I went to the Rising Scones. I don't remember where it is. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Pray return. Pray return to the Rising Stones. God, it's been a while. Jeez. Oh, this place is nostalgic. It's crazy that this place is nostalgic. We've been playing this game for almost a decade. I want that to sink in. Not... You're hanging out here during the Zodiac weapons recently? Oh, I haven't been here in so long. Oh my god. Stola says, "'Tis a pity my stay in Tyrol came to such an abrupt end. I should like to make arrangements to remain in touch with Shale." Kryl says, "There's much more to take care of in Garlemald, even after tending to the wounded. I shall be sure to share a full report with Ojika." Yeah, shouldn't we get the Charlian scholars on this? I feel like, and the first, we need like every mind in the known verse to be on this. Grauhaus says, "It feels like a lifetime ago I first set foot within these walls, though given we've experienced a lifetime's worth of trials and tribulations in the interim, perhaps it's only natural." Oh, these two. Thancred says, "Since leaving for Tyrol, we've been almost constantly on the move. It feels good to put my feet up in a familiar stamping grounds." Oriange says, "In spite of time's vicissitudes, some things endure. The sanctuary is surely among them." Vicissitudes are the unpredictable changes, shifts, or ups and downs in life's fortune. Yeah. Yeah. The more you know. Thanks, Google. Alize says, "At times like this, the company of friends is all the more precious." Alfie says, "Nary a thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Totaro is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer." Estinian! Oh my god. Look at this two over there. Where is Estinian? Laka, why are you so dumb?
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another. all of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Hell yeah.
Apologies for our delay.
Hey, it's Hori! Aw, it's these guys! I'm crying. It's been so long.
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route.
Where's Justinian?
Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
God damn it. Work with Crowley, I'll get him.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag. Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Someone hold Alphino over a cavern.
As much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments.
He's the Azure Dragoon. And missing. I'm telling you, just grab Alphino and hang him by, like, hold him by the ankles over a cliff. He'll be here.
Will you apprise us of the details?
Sure. Knowing how you planned the Tyrol vacation, dude probably said I want to go to this time.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
Wouldn't that mean there might be one on the source?
In light of the recent Void Scent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat.
Okay, but hear me out. If there's a Winterer on the source, it should be someone we know. Hear me out. They have an opportunity. If one of these fuckers is on the source, it should be someone we know. Maybe not one of the Scions, but it should be somebody that we've met on our journey. Because I think that would be so good. They have an opportunity here.
The problem is how to deal with it.
Nanamo, oh my god.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could.
Like, you have no idea. Nighty thought she was gonna get an Alra friend for the team, but it was a new enemy. Tragic. Well, enemies can become friends. Look at the Unsundered Asians. We're cool with all of them now, even though they're dead, but...
But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation... then what can we possibly do?
Well... True, Gaia is our buddy. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now.
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
If she was, she sure didn't tell me. Oh, wait, couldn't we just... Oh, wait, no, we can't, because we wiped their memories. So they wouldn't know who we are. Never mind, that's rough.
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Vinar.
Yeah.
So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
Are you telling me I need to go down into the ethereal sea and talk to my mom? I think she knew and chose to trust us. It's like, she'll figure it out. This is the most likely answer.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
That sounds more like her. Oh, everyone except us and Vana forgot we were there. Oh, okay, yeah. Meanwhile, Vana in the grave. Ah, shit, I forgot. Yeah, never mind. We could just go to Elpis and talk to her.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer.
Mom, how do I stop the world from rejoining by itself?
We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession.
Where's Pathos? Totaro is the winter. Holy shit.
After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Okay. What? Oh, I have to talk to multiple people. Alfie says, "'Twas by no means an easy decision, but if the solstice is now a paramount concern, Alice and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Julius and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day." Maybe Azem's crystal is Pathos, because the Asian star gems contain their memories and experiences? Maybe. Indeed. In the meantime, let us prepare a letter for Euless and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. Okay. Hey, guys! I almost forgot who FME is, but I think that she was in Stormlight. Coldenay and I had remained in Corvus to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. I hope that these two are around more. They have been here since A Realm Reborn. These guys have been around since ARR. Where's Hoary Boulder? Why can't we take Hoary Boulder with us on an adventure? Though seldom smooth sailing, in the time the region settled and we were able to return, I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other people. You've seen theories that the Bastion Row in Evercold is Hoary Boulder's shard. It would be so cool. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal in resolving the issues in Corvus. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. Ochre Boulder. Aenor and I were training in Gridania when Void Sense attacked the Twelveswood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. That's why Totaro was so quickly apprised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlemald. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed, may that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Specifically because that row has a lion head emblem that matches what Hori is wearing. Please! We need rows! Where are the Rogadin? They gave us a row for like 2 fucking post-game story patches and then they killed her. I've been robbed for too long. We need a row and we need an Aura. Because Yugiri was never a scion. Or like, ally of Minfilia, I guess. Like, we were never gonna keep her. So we need an Aura and we need a Rogadin. Save the best for last. Hey, Jads. We got a dragon cosplaying as an Aura. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Jacques Tarol. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. So they were actually just on vacation. These two were actually just going out, living their best lives. Good on you, dads. We journeyed east through Lozenheda before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tyrol really is. I like how everybody was talking about, like, how they were battling and doing a bunch of shit, and, like, the dads are like, oh yeah, no, we went on a trek all throughout the place. It was great. Lovely vacation. The dads and Astidian were the only people who actually got a vacation out of this. We also met with the Wall-Key. Y'all got to see the Blue Mages? I wanted to see the Blue Mages. Though we had not the time to study their arts at length, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Urianger was this close to learning blue magic. Holy. Suffice it to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. These two are like the second we're done with this bullshit, I'm going back on vacation. Judging by your guise, Clemens, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. Who's Clemens and Aenor? Who are these two? At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with one more focused in training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target, so sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. What? Who is this, and why is she talking about brotherly ministrations on her person? I'm sorry? Aenor fantasizes about the Boulder brothers. Oh. She lusts after them. I'm crying. What? Where was this? Did I just forget? Her full name is Aenor Cockburn. I'm crying. You're not. This isn't real. Y'all are fucking with me. No. This isn't real. Because I wouldn't forget this. How would I forget something like this? When the fuck did this happen? Her brotherly lust was background stuff when you came back here at ARR, but I didn't talk to them. This is the reason why I need to make an alt. Because I've been thinking about, like, revisiting now the first arc of story is over. Like, making an alt and just when I don't have anything else to do on stream, like, doing everything. Everything. You probably did, but it's missable. I don't remember this at all. I was like, I don't even know who y'all are. You don't have to talk to all the people of the Rising Stone so you come back. Okay. So she's down bad for the Boulder Brothers. And that's just something I missed. Got it. I was like, I would have remembered a cutscene like this. Anor is also jealous of Graha because he impressed the Boulder Brothers. I'm crying. I've just missed this entire... There's an entire B plot that I missed. Oh my god. I knew you still required constant supervision. The two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. After Endwalker, everyone went on their way and this girl suffered insomnia because she wasn't with the Boulder Brothers. This is insane. I didn't realize she had a brother kink. That's insane to me. Originally, there was only Hori, and when Ochre showed up, Ador almost fucking imploded at the idea of 2 Boulders. I'm crying. So first she was down bad for one of the brothers, and then another one showed up, and she was like, 2! Like Axel when Roxas pulled out 2 keyblades. Oh no. She can't choose? I'm crying. She wants them both. Try to chase both. Try to chase the bird and the rabbit and you will catch neither. Or something. I forget what the saying is, but yeah, something like that. Her sister wants her to keep it in her pants. Tazaro, help. I didn't know about this B plot. It seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. I hiccuped and subsequently died. Help. Meanwhile, in the Legion of... Oh. Ah, the moon. I'll just look up at the moon and pray the rabbits are fine.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Ooh. I want to say calyx, but it is.
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure.
I can't take you serious in that squirrel fit, bro.
Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the 4th. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
That sounds exciting.
It was not my intent to excite. I have have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
No, I can follow you.
What Halmerud said to you earlier.
I can't. Hold on. I can't. I'm fucking crying. I need to fucking. Not the Labubu. Oh.
She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
No, I just like exploring, man. It's fun.
I will share with you a truth.
I think the Calyx, in a way, feels a lot like Elidibus. Or Themis, I guess. It doesn't feel like he necessarily wants to do this. But he has to do this.
We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
I think in Calyx's mind, he wasn't killing people, he was saving them. The thing is, now, this actually does give a very different perspective to Calyx. Because if everything goes to shit, it might not even be that, like, he might even if he was considering that he was killing these people were dead anyway. It was a foregone conclusion that everyone was going to die, fairly swiftly, might I add. And this was quite literally the only way he could think of to save them from the rejoining. If the Winterers truly believe that the rejoining is an inevitability, then this was his way of doing something to preserve these people who were doomed. He was saving some people, which is better than saving no people. Exactly. Like, this is kind of sort of like where, like, it's definitely like reframed him, especially like with all of the knowledge that he has about the rejoining being, as far as they're concerned, an inevitability now that we've blown up Heidelin. Okay, but what's stopping me from just running over and picking him up? He's so puntable. This was his solution to surviving the natural rejoining, and we, without context as to why, decided it was a bad thing. It was a bad thing, because he said fuck the rest of the fucking worlds. He was gonna nuke them all to fucking use them as a battery. Trail to the heavens. Oh wait, was that it? Did I wait? I'm done? I don't know why I thought that it was going to be more than that. I thought there was a 0.55. I thought we were in 7.55 or whatever. Was that it? Did I do it? Are we, or is 0.55? We have 0.56 still. Okay, shattered stars are doomed to mend. How turns the key to winter's end? Yeah, I missed all of that. My bad. Oh my god, everybody's here now. I'm crying. Looks like there's a lull in the conversation. This is my chance. No. Well, shit. You've been falling asleep for like 90 minutes, so you're off to bed. Alrighty, Rain, thanks for hanging out. I'm probably gonna turn the stream off soon anyways. Send me your theories, nighty night nights. Alright, good night. Take care. Next patch we get Beastmaster and then MSQ before Evercold, yeah. We're probably gonna get Estinian back, you know? Obviously Estinian was in the opening, so he has to show up. The rest of the Scions will probably show up. And then we'll probably, like, figure out how to use the key. And then we'll probably have to, like, power it up or some shit. Or, like, figure out how to specifically get it to point to the 4th. We also gotta figure out that pesky no one else can use the key problem, yeah? He just nithogs his way to another election. Would be funny. Da, 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 da. Wah, 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 wah. You know what I noticed? We technically have, like... No, we don't. I was gonna say, we technically have someone from each expansion with us, but then I realized that that falls apart with Stormblood. And pretty much everything but Heavensward and fucking Shadowbringers, so never mind, don't mind me. Ignore me, I'm being dumb. Weekend 30's already arrived because he was looking for dried squid. Stormblood who? Shut up, Stormblood was great. It's like, I'm a Stormblood defender. Now that Dawn Trail's out, it's definitely not the worst fucking expansion anymore. Masa busted into this conversation like a fucking Kool-Aid man. That's a low bar. But yeah, no, like, I genuinely think Stormblood is great. Like, from a villain perspective, Stormblood had the best fucking villains. 1000%. Huh? I know you're not trying to contest me when freaking what's her name is in the fucking Stormblood. Yotsuyu. Like, actually had, like, the best fucking villains. I think that the issue with Stormblood is if you don't give a shit for what I like to call pragmatic villains, or, like, villains that, like, you can follow their logic and you can, like, understand how they got to that point. Because, like, I feel like Calyx is getting to that point. He is definitely shaping up to be a villain who does really shitty things, but you can definitely understand how he got to that point. I feel like Stormblood had the most villains where it's like, alright, I can see you're not just big angry dragon or evil pope or, like, creepy haha thing. Like, they were just people. They were just people that got fucked up and then fucked up the world because they felt like it. Unless your name is Xenos, in which case, I don't know, being experimented on as a kid gave you perma-depression and he just wanted to fight. Fighting was his therapy. But yeah, I'll say it. I actually enjoy going through Stormblood more than I enjoy going through Heavensward. And I've gone through this game a lot. I think I've gone through at least up to Shadowbringers. I've gone through those first 3 expansions like 4 or 5 times. On like various alts. And Stormblood's always like a treat for me, I think. Heavensward's definitely better than... Let me think. How would I rank them? I think I would rank them Shadowbringers first. Masa's crying in the corner over there because he fucking hated Shadowbringers.
Shit sucked.
Then Endwalker. Then Endwalker. Then I would probably put Stormblood, then Heavensward, then A Realm Reborn, and then Dawntrail. You still feel like you could remove Alamigo and I wouldn't miss any story from just the Kugane side? The problem is, we were always gonna end up going back to Alamigo. Because we needed to, like, help them with the Garleans or whatever the fuck. What this reminds me of is, like, Final Fantasies like Final Fantasy I, where we fight the boss, the final boss, really early on. And then, like, we're always gonna have to come full circle and beat the final boss properly. Like, the issue is we ran the fuck away because we couldn't do anything about Alamigo. But the problem with Alamigo... How do I put this? Like, Xenos was always going to be who we have to go and, like, fucking defeat. But we had to help out the people he fucked with over the pond. Or, like, the Garleans fucked with over the pond. In order to rally enough people to come back home and kick his ass. Like... I think that the whole idea was to see just how far the Garleans had gotten. You know, this is before we found out that the Garleans, were fucked in Endwalker. But, like, I think that the whole entire point of Stormblood being set in both, like, not... What is it called? Not Garabania. What's this whole area called? Oh yeah, Garabania. I fucking nailed that. The whole entire point is of, like, it being in both Garabania and in the Far East was to show just how far the Garleans had gone. Yeah, Hingashi and Othard, I guess. Because, like, yeah, sure, the Garleans tried to subjugate Eorzea, and we managed to stop them from doing that in A Realm Reborn, but that doesn't mean that they hadn't been putting work in other countries. And having Garabania and Weebland, as I'm gonna call it, and showing just the scope of how much they actually had conquered, was supposed to show us how big of a threat the Garleans actually were. Now, they tossed all of that out the second we beat Xenos. Because by the time of, like, Endwalker, the Garleans were fucked. But at the time, they were going for, like, world colonization. Like, world colonization was their goal, and I think that showing both of these areas was a good way of showing that, because these places are not close together, not by a fucking long shot. And these two countries, far flung from each other as they are, were suffering against the same tyranny, the same, like, tyrannical group, a la the Garleans. So there was a point to having us be in Garabania and then go all the way to Othard and then, like, helping out both countries. Because we had to, like, drive them out. Because they were actively fucking things over. I think what a lot of people... I'm gonna say it. A lot of people just wanted Weebland and didn't like Garabania because it wasn't Weebland. And I think that's fucking stupid. Don't get me wrong. I have a house in Weebland. I'm not saying that it's bad, but there are so many people who are like, I think that we could have just cut out all of Garabania. Fuck that fucking country. It's like, okay, just because there's not samurais and ninjas and shit doesn't mean that the fucking country's not important. Like, I genuinely think it boils down to people thinking if they cut Garabania, we would have gotten more Weebland, and I don't think that that's the case. If anything, if it wasn't Garabania, we probably would have gone to Garlemald early. And, like, Garlemald, not even, like, the city proper. We would have just been in the fucking snow, and then it would just be snowy rocks. And, like, outposts. And then what? It would still be a bunch of barren shit, probably. But I don't think that we would have genuinely gotten more Weebland if they cut it. I didn't realize YouTube was still going. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna call it for YouTube here. I don't know, maybe I should also call it for just the stream. I'm on hold for a business call at the moment. I was like, maybe I could do my dailies or something, but now that I have an expert roulette, but I don't know. I'm definitely turning off the YouTube stream, though. So, YouTube, I hiccup. I'll see you guys later. I might also see Twitch later, but I'll see how I'm feeling. But for now, though, bye, YouTube. Take care. I see you later. Not now.